Yo, good day today, Thort. No, we are home. Laurent was downstairs. They didn't miss us. They didn't come. It's okay. But I do find delivery companies quite interesting. I don't think there's a single one in the Netherlands in 2024 that's particularly reliable. All of them are a little bit random. Your grandma's 105 now? Damn, dude. 105? I always order self-pickup. Yeah, but some places don't have like a self-pickup location. Or like you fill out in an online web shop or whatever that you'd want to do, and they don't have that option. They just don't have that option at all. So I don't mind the self pickup. I prefer it that way usually, but not every place does it. Pickup point for PostNL is pretty good. Yes, I agree with that. Yeah, it's pretty much still the same price for regular shipping. That's true. This is a slightly brighter yellow that I want to add on only the sharpest sections. So I guess that little area over here. And some over here too. Does it look sharp? That looks pretty sharp. That looks pretty sharp. Self-pickup takes +3 delivery days for you? What? Maybe we're just spoiled in the Netherlands, man. The Netherlands has very good shipping overall. It's just a bit of a meme sometimes. The standard is about next day delivery. Nothing really takes 3 days. Very rarely. Maybe we're just spoiled. Yeah. Okay. Actually, I don't think we really need another little highlight over there. Maybe in the corner? I like that on the corner, yeah. I did it on the other side. I guess I'll do it on this side too. I actually like it better without it, but I can maybe dull it down a little bit later. Yeah, I like that. The mouth is still not entirely dry. That's okay. What do you guys think of the claws on the back? I think those are mostly done. Not super tidy. I'm thinking about maybe using one more shade of non-oil. I think I'm gonna do one more coat of non-oil on it, just to mellow it out a little bit. The handle, there's like a little, you can kind of see it. There's like this sticky, whatever it's called. It's pretty well attached. I think I'm gonna mellow out the color a little bit more. Yo, have a good one. Take care, Mr. Strategist. I would like there to be like maybe a tiny little transition from the highest areas all the way down to the lower areas. I don't usually feather out shade paints, but I don't see why I wouldn't. Let's see. I'm assuming I can do the same thing. Just mop up some of the excess. Try to have less on the bottom. Yeah. Try to have it a little bit darker on the top compared to the bottom. I don't think it's a bad idea. I'm gonna make it a little bit darker towards the carapace side than it should be near the bottom. We'll try and mimic it on the other end too. So, till right about right here. Wash the brush. Mop up some of the excess. I think that does the trick. I never do that with shade paints, but... it'll make it a little bit darker. It'll mute the red a little bit. Slightly less red. Maybe I'll go in with another round of highlights afterwards, we'll see. But I think that's gonna mute the colors just a tad, which should be nice. Okay. I wanna use a highlight on all of the gray stuff, on all of the gray claws. I'm just wondering what color I should use for that. Any suggestions? I think I'm gonna use like a lot, like the highlight is, like the most obvious highlight on the black, or like the dark, is like a gray. I think I may end up going with like a greenish color instead though. Let me see. That's what I did on the Norn Emissary, and it actually looks kind of nice. I got a little bit of the deep azure. It's a turquoise. Should be okay. I hope. Otherwise we can cover it up again. We'll give it a shot. I'm doing red for the pincers on the front. I'm doing red for the pins on the front for blood and black for the black. No, so these are like a reddish color. And the ones over here in the front, so he's got 6 legs. And then the tentacles are a different side again entirely. Hey, Pickett, 126 months. Absolute madman. Thank you so much. Seriously, that's insanity. Thank you very much. One of the absolute longest running subs on the channel, unsurprisingly. He's been subbed to this garbage of a stream for more than a decade. Incredible. I've had a lot of people asking where the mouth is. This is the mouth right over here. The face is over at the right side of your picture right now. This is the butt. This is the face. He's ass up in the air, okay? It's how he likes it. Don't judge. Oh shit, no. Slipped. It's okay, I wiped it off. He's assuming the position for maximum strength. I find these highlights on the claws a little bit tricky. Like these front claws, I guess. They look a little dull, but I don't think they're supposed to be dull. Maybe the sculpt is just a little weird. I mean, it's clearly stuck in the ground, right? Like, that's the idea. Then the rear blades are red and the water ones are black? Yes. This is supposed to be smoke. I'm not sure. This mini is a little weird. It's like an exhaust, yeah. This mini is a little bit weird, but let me look up a video real quick of other people that have painted this guy. I want to see how they've done highlights. Specifically from Mr. War Hipster. I want to see how they do highlights on these blackish claws. I'm assuming that's near the end of the video. Yeah, it is. So, for some reason, his miniature looks a lot sharper for these claws than mine. Mine looks very muddy. These claws on my end don't look very sharp at all. I haven't shaved them off or anything. He's got like a highlight going straight down the middle. And then another one over here. Like my sculpt is a little fucked here. I don't know why. Maybe a little bit of a quality issue on the plastic. Yeah, I'm missing some of the details somehow. I haven't flooded it with paint, have I? No, it never has been this sharp. I don't know. Just trying to decide, or trying to figure out why it doesn't look as clean. It's okay. That's what it is, foe. Yes. It's a Zerk penis. You got it right the first time. I see there's a lot of conflict on whether or not we like this model or we don't. What do you guys think? Like or dislike the model overall? I think it's cool, but I have seen a similar amount of debate on the internet too. A lot of folks are not too excited about this particular sculpt. I think it looks cool, but I can understand that it's a little bit of a weirdo. Yeah, it's a little bit of a strange one. I like it. I think it's cool. The pose is a bit funky, I guess, and like overall, it is a little different, but I think it looks pretty nice. And this one's also kind of muddy. For some reason, my two claws on either side are not as detailed. Okay. Guess we just kind of have to make some assumptions as to what something is supposed to look like here. You can kind of try and highlight it a bit, but it's a bit not very detailed. I haven't really seen any noticeable plastic quality differences though, but for some reason this one doesn't look nearly as clean. Maybe it's paying respects to its elders? I think it's in the middle of an attack. It likes to attack with its butt up in the air and its face to the ground. The tentacles, that is. Okay. We have a little bit of a drying line right over there. Try and see if I can relayer some of these very slim edges. Good enough. We've got a similar thing over here too. Okay, maybe this is why we don't feather shade paints like that. I was wondering why we never do that. It creates some interesting little drying spots over here. I think we can stipple those away relatively easily. Okay. Time to do a little bit of brightening on the mouth side of things. Yeah. A little bit of... Yeah. We're gonna do a little bit of dry brushing. We take a bit of a smaller dry brush. I think I'm gonna take some bony spikes. I haven't used this paint before, but supposedly it's close to Wraithbone. It looks very similar to Wraithbone on the palette. That's it right over there. Looks identical. Okay. So we want to have it brighter on the outer sides of these tentacles. I guess that's where we start. Bring back some of that texture. I'll try and take this like one tentacle at a time, I guess. Bring some of the highlights back because it's kind of gotten a little bit muddy. A lot of teeth on this guy, man. Holy crap. I'm gonna have to paint a lot of teeth. There's a couple hundred teeth here, it seems. How many teeth does an octopus need? Or a psychophage? Or a Zerk unit? There's teeth on the tentacles. Yeah. Normally there's only teeth on the tentacles in my dreams. Lucky me. Lucky, lucky me. I don't think I want to do too much on the inside of the mouth, but a little bit. I want to keep that relatively dark though, compared to the tentacle area. Maybe taking it one tentacle at a time is not the way to go. For this, it's all so close together that I think it makes more sense to grab them all in one go. Just gonna brighten all these tentacles back up, make them a little bit less purpley. Well, they're still purpley, but brighter compared to where they used to be. Okay. Is it symmetrical? I feel like this side is a little bit darker than the other side. Yeah, specifically over here. The back of the tentacle. Okay. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. I think I might do a tiny little bit of this color too. To maybe highlight some of the sharpest edges on all of the black. The claws, that is. The dark claws. This place is not very sharp in general, but... I don't want to dot. Did I start rapping? Absolutely. Dear Slim, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my pager. You like the stripes on the carapace? I've been trying. I think the stripes on the carapace are turning out quite nice, yeah. Thank you. Okay. Let me see. Should we do Maybe the eyes. The eyes is probably something that would be nice to have painted a bit more. Same for the teeth, actually. Like, there's like the teeth and then there's the teeth, you know? Like, this guy has multiple teeth. Yeah, there's tiny little eyes. It's hard to see. Let me try and see if I can zoom in a little bit. This is as far as this camera will zoom. You see those tiny little slits? Below the front carapace, right above my finger. There's tiny little eyeballs. It is very hard to see. Yeah, right above the front teeth. I think I'll shade the front teeth and then we'll go from there. I'll do the eyeballs in the same way. It's not really nostrils. No, I don't think they're nostrils. Maybe they are. No, they're definitely eyes. I want to shade these teeth over here before I'm going to relayer every single one of the teeth. I think tomorrow. A lot of teeth on this guy. We'll give it a good bit of time to dry fully. Okay, that'll make his front teeth a little bit brown. I'll try and paint in the tiny little sections here where his eyes are too. And then we'll dip in some probably yellow paint in there. Yellow seems appropriate. Do I have a tiny little bit of this? Like paint in a little dip over here. Where the two little bits of plastic were glued together. There's a little bit of purple there that I don't want. Nice crevice, Lowko. Thanks, Utgard. I always wanted to have a nice... No. I'm gonna paint it one more time. Then we'll let it dry. I know I just brightened them up, but I think this will be better. We may brighten them back up again tomorrow. But just the tips. Just covering the whole tentacle here. Okay. Just the tips. Yo, I want the tips to be bright, not so much the whole tentacle. So this is obviously gonna shade all of the tips back down too. But I don't love the texture of the dry brushing here. I'm thinking if I shade it like this and then we dry brush the tips again tomorrow only and not the whole, it will probably look good. We'll keep going until we think it looks good. And with we, I mean me. I'll just keep going, man. Okay. soak up any of the excess. Especially in all of these little nooks. These little connecting joints. Okay. All right. Here we are right now, guys. I did the tentacles today. So the forward-facing part. And then also the claws. So the black claws and then also the reddish claws. Yeah, I think the mouth, so the maw of this creature, will look a lot better when we get to all of the teeth. I want the teeth to be like I don't know, like I want them to be a little bit of a different color, if that makes any sense. I want them to be like an off brown, yellowish, whitish type of color. Not sure exactly yet what I'm gonna use there, but stick a Lego in his mouth? I don't know about that, but good suggestion. Thank you for thinking along. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this is coming along for sure. Obviously, we also have to paint the arms of the Marine. Without really fucking up my other parts. Alright. Yeah. Getting there. Oh, we also have to paint the smoke, of course. The exhaust fumes coming out of the top. Maybe we can do like one little base coat on that for now. Because that's gonna take quite, like I'm gonna just use a contrast paint for that. I think I'm gonna use some gray. We can probably spend some time on that here for a sec. Thank you, Mickey. There you go, Farino. Thank you, Siggy. Now, what color are we gonna make it though? That's the real question. I think we'll dry brush the tips of the smoke as well, actually. Yeah, so that's probably the easiest way to do it. I'll get some Griff Charger gray, I guess, which is like a bluish gray. I think that'll look quite good for the smoke. If I can find it. Can't find my paint. Where's my paint? Basilicanum gray? That's not the one I wanted though. It would work. I have them alphabetized, but right next to my Gilliman flesh, which starts with a G too. Where's my paint, bro? I guess Space Wolves gray would do. Do I not have Griff Charger gray? Oh, I do have it. Bro, somehow my Griff Charger gray thought that it was gonna go in front of the F. Can you fucking believe it, chat? Everybody knows that the G Griff Charger, bro. Got a little bit fancy, apparently. My family-friendly show ruined because of Griff Charger gray. I do have to sing the alphabet song every time that I alphabetize my paints, yes. What about it, chat? Are you flexing that you know the alphabet? You just know immediately whether or not the S is in front of the R? Those are difficult letters. Guys, that an autistic thing to do? Is it? I just have to sing the alphabet song, I don't know. Did you know they changed the alphabet song, Z-Card? To address the MNNOP? They've changed the alphabet song, dude. How many letters does the Dutch alphabet song have? 74. But it depends on the year, you know? How woke and socialist we're feeling that year. Yeah, they changed the alphabet song. I'm not kidding. The alphabet song is apparently now taught slightly differently in schools. Specifically because kids struggle with MNNOP. Well, at least that's the Dutch version of it. What's going on, Rumpus? How are you doing today? Happy Monday. I'm just finishing up my painting. But I figured we'll do a little bit of a coat of some Griff Charger Gray over here. Dude, that already looks nice. That smoke looks a lot more smoky. Super easy thing to do. This is the creature's exhaust pipe over here. You're absolutely chilling like a villain? Yo, very nice. You wish your exhaust pipe looked that good? Right? I get that, I get that. I'm wiping off some of the paint on the tips, but just the tips. They can accumulate more at the bottom. Okay, I think that's it for today, guys. We'll do a bit of a dry brush over it later, and it will look nice and bright. Put it away, put it away, put it away. I'm casting some StarCraft 2 today. Does that narrow it down, Hyper-Electric? I have a couple of series I want to cast. I think I'm gonna go with Rogue versus Gumiho. I heard that that one is very good. God, dude, there's fucking paint everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some clean water. I'll be back in a minute. Actually, less than a minute. I managed to spill water out of my little painting pot. I think I fill up my painting water a little too much. We don't need to be filling the freaking thing to the top. But I do it anyways, because I'm an idiot. Only idiots do that. AKA me. Okay, we're gonna have to probably clean this one up later. Very happy with how this thing is coming along though. I mean, it could be a little bit tidier, but I do think overall I'm making progress. You know, I feel like a half year or so ago to get something to this level would take me at least 2 times as long. I don't think this is necessarily the best thing I've painted, but it's good enough. I think it's all right. Yeah, it's progression, you know? We're making some progress. Slowly but surely. We gotta make sure that we, it's kind of like laddering, you know? Like, this isn't necessarily the tidiest thing I've painted, but it's good practice. Sometimes you have to go back to the old build orders. I started painting in February. I started mini painting in February. So not a super long time ago. Yeah, I think the previous mini was like more like a high platinum, maybe low diamond. This one is maybe like, you know, a little bit lower than that. But still not ugly. You know what's really missing for my miniature painting, chat? I need to have Cyril's gaming chair. If I had Cyril's gaming chair, everything would go better immediately. Surely. If I had Cyril's motherboard, his gamer chair, and his mouse, everything would look better. Because that's what's holding you back. It's hardware, chat, not your own personal performance. If only you have all the best tools, then you will be the best. Okay. There we go. Beat the devil out of it. Yup. That's what we're trying to do. I have a little fluffy bit this time around on my microphone, guys. Hopefully it helps with me breathing into the mic. I tried to breathe less into it. Where's my mouse? The fuck? Where did my mouse go? Oh, it's over here. Why did I... Lowko from the past is not that smart. Lowko from the past could have done a better job positioning that mouse. For some reason I hid it behind my monitor. This is called, yes, this is called a dead cat. That is the official name for one of those things. Yeah. It means that if I, like, it shouldn't be too loud. It should be a little bit better. Don't know if it works, but it should. Alrighty, gamers. I've been cooking up this thing. It is not my absolute favorite thing I've painted, but it's been a pretty nice and relatively smooth paint job so far. It doesn't look as good up close, but you gotta view it from a distance, which is coincidentally also what she said to me, so it's okay. Yeah, from a bit of a, yeah, if we're about, you know, if it's a tabletop model, right? I think it looks okay like this. I want to continue some more of the tentacles today. So this guy has a gajillion tentacles right over here in the front of his face. And the tentacles are in need of some manual highlights. So that's the plan. I changed some of the camera settings again, and I added an extra light. This guy's name is a Psychophage. It's a Psychophage from Warhammer 40k. It's part of the Tyranid army. But it reminds me of a Zerg unit. Oh, its personal name. Oh, I don't know its personal name, but you can come up with anything. Yeah, this is kind of like the Emperor in Baldur's Gate 3. If it had a baby with a Zerg unit. Mark? His name is Mark? Okay, that works for me. Let me see. So we're gonna do some highlighting on all of the tentacles. We're gonna do some, I think a little bit of this and then probably some pink. Yeah, we'll do some pink highlights. And I'll start with relatively pinkish highlights, and then we'll mix in a little bit more bony spikes, a little bit more of an off-white as we go. think that's the play. We have very sophisticated music today, by the way. Let me see. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. This is definitely a Brian? What? No. Brian is already our text-to-speech bot. Brian has already been represented on the stream. If I paint my nails, what color would they be? I don't paint my nails, dude. I'm sorry. I can sometimes get a little bit of... Here, I can add a little bit of paint to it. Here. There you go. I've painted my nails pink. It's a very beautiful pink. I think it might actually be a little bit too bright now. Let me just lower it. There we go. So there's a lot of these little grooves on each of the tentacles. I don't know what the tentacle grooves are supposed to be, but I think we gotta add little lines on them. Maybe even little connector bits too, in between. Always highlight your tentacles, chat. What's up, Brucek? Well, technically speaking, this is a Tyranid. It's not actually a Zerk unit. My stream title was a lie. I'm sorry. False advertising confirmed. But it looks like a Zerk unit. I'm a liar, dude. Yeah, no, I'm a liar. I'm one of the worst people on Twitch. Next thing you know is that hot tub stream I've been promising you guys is not gonna happen either. What a weird day. No, that will definitely be happening, chat. Any moment now. Surely, definitely. Just keep watching. And subscribe. So you don't miss it. Okay. I'm actually wearing my hot tub stream outfit right now, dude. Just with a long sleeve, you know? It's called fashion, you should look it up. Do you think this is too much? It might be a little bit too bright. It could be okay. We can wash it down a little bit if I think it's too bright later. Okay. It turns out these tentacles require quite a bit of work. I never expected such a thing either. I don't know if I like this line over here very much. Yeah, it's a little tricky, Shiny. If you need any help, let me know. But I did spend quite a bit of time trying to figure out the right setup. And I already had a bunch of gear, which makes a big difference, you know, but it is definitely a little bit tricky. You were once at a 5,000 viewer stream, and there were only 5 to 7 people in the chat? Yeah, that's a little bit suspicious. I don't want to accuse any streamer of doing any activities that might be a bit... But, when you have a stream with that many viewers and that few chatters, that is not quite right. Yes, it is sometimes important, I think, as a streamer to realize that the majority of people that are watching are lurkers. That's okay. You can usually tell in particular whenever there's a giveaway. If there's a giveaway, then suddenly a lot of people will come out. Okay. That tentacle is looking pretty good.